What do we do when we're afraid? Well, there's a couple things you can do when you're afraid. One is that you can allow fear to consume you. And when you allow fear to consume you, it basically paralyzes you. You can't really do anything. There's another way to deal with fear, and that is to seek protection from that which you're afraid of, right? Now, what is the way to protect ourselves from the things that we fear? Well, there's a few ways. First, essentially, there's two things that we can do. First and foremost, is that we seek help in Allah from that which we're afraid of, right? The second is we use the means. These are the things within dunya that we can do to protect ourselves from what we're afraid of. Now, I just want to take both of these for a moment. Seeking help in Allah. The thing about protection from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is that there's like a covenant between us and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's kind of like an opportunity that Allah gives us. It's a deal that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is making with us. And it goes like this. In general, and this is across the board, in general, if we want something from Allah, so say we want safety, we want provision, we want happiness, we want, these are the kinds of things that human beings want, right? Yes? So I'm usually like, I want interaction. So if I ask a question, it's actually rhetorical, but not so much, okay? So we want these things, right? Okay, good, awesome. Now, how do we get these things? How do we get these things? Here's the way that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala works, and this is what Allah has told us, is that if we want things from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, one of the most effective ways to get what we want from Allah is kind of interesting, is to do those things for others, to give those things, to be someone who enables those things for others. So it's a very interesting type of dynamic. This is a transaction that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes with the servant. So for example, we're told in a hadith that if you are merciful to the creation, then the Creator will be merciful to you. So you see the dynamic. In another hadith, we're told that a person who helps someone in need, then Allah will help them in need. That when we guard or cover the faults of others, then Allah will cover and guard our faults. Are you understanding?